recognized symbol of excellence for your entertainment.
Hello there, welcome back. Well, we have exclusive news for you this morning that the Spice Girls have now got a Spice Boy.
Yeah.
Oh, man, very spicy.
Welcome to Machino Music, the show that puts the music in Machino music, with your host, me, Brett Strong. Today on Machino Music, it's Spice Girls Top 10 Songs, my 10 favorite songs by the Spice Girls. Say you'll be there. Good afternoon, everybody. Spice Girls Top 10 Songs, that's what we're doing here. Big fan of the Spice Girls. If you've been paying attention to this program, you would know that. And yeah, so these are my 10 favorite Spice Girls songs. Again, these are my favorites. If you don't hear your favorite, don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. I mean, not a whole ton of songs. I mean, the Spice Girls only had 3 official albums. Did the Spice Girls album ranking, and only 3 official albums. So you had to include some singles and stuff. But they have a lot of great B-sides and singles. So, got to include some of those. And yeah, so this is exciting. Spice Girls Top 10 Songs. So let's start number 10 with a B-side, One of These Girls. Now this is a really fun song because it's kind of like the Spice Girls describing themselves. One of these girls is doing her own thing. And they sort of describe what each girl is all about. They all have a line. It's all really fun. Yeah, I just love the tune. It could have been like an early hit for the band and could have been included on the first album. Wasn't for whatever reason, but at least we have it as a single. Yeah, really good promotional song for the band. Coming in number 9 from the debut, If You Can't Dance. Now this could be kind of a metaphor for sex. If you can't dance, you can't do nothing for me, baby. But it's, whatever, it's just a fun tune. And just saying, just kind of saying, I thought Spice Girls did a lot of like friendship songs, but they do some relationship songs too. And some of these relationship songs were kind of like, if you can't hang with my friends, like that's what Wannabe's all about. If you want to be my lover, you got to get with my friends. And If You Can't Dance kind of has that same vibe. And what's really cool about this song is in the middle, there's like this breakdown part where Ginger Spice, Jerry Halliwell, sings in Spanish. So that's really cool. And, I have high school level Spanish, so I can kind of sort of figure out what she's saying. She says benga benga, which I know means dance. Dance, dance. So with my level of Spanish, I mean, I could order from a menu. I can ask where the bathroom is. And I can say benga benga, which is very important. Very important to get by. And then I say that to somebody and I get beaten and robbed in the streets of Mexico City. But, hey, that's what happens when you have only high school level Spanish. But yeah, love the tune, If You Can't Dance. Coming in number 8, also from the debut, Spice, the song Naked. Now this song could be interpreted in certain ways. I've heard very kind of bawdy, very kind of crude interpretations of this song. But I always just felt this song kind of just about innocence. Like being like a new experience and just kind of feeling inexperienced and feeling just like kind of new and naked to this experience. That's what I always felt about this song. And when they performed it live, they would sit in chairs, sit behind chairs, and it would create the illusion that they were naked. So seeing this as a teenage boy was just like the greatest thing I'd ever seen. So yeah, really cool song, and just really dig the whole vibe of it. Yeah, it's got a really cool vibe. So yeah, Naked, great tune. Coming in number 7 from Spice World, Move Over. And this was the Pepsi song. Part of the promotion for the Spice World movie, of course, one of the classics of cinema. They did a Pepsi commercial, Pepsi promotion. Really cool commercial, love it. That's like the de facto music video for that song. But the song's like a lot longer than like 30 seconds. I don't know how boring would that be? It wouldn't even be one of my favorite songs with 30 seconds. Unless it was really popping like this song is. So, you know, it would be if it was only 30 seconds long. But, yeah, it's just a really fun tune. And I'm a Pepsi guy. I'm not a Coke guy. So, of course, when the Spice Girls say Generation Next, I want to be part of that Pepsi Spice Girls generation. Yeah. Coming in number 6, also from Spice World, Never Give Up on the Good Times. Now, this is just a fun vibe song. And again, kind of another one that's like a modern sort of disco kind of song. Got this kind of modern disco feel to it. Spice Girls did a lot of kind of that, you know, kind of retro, almost kind of disco dancey. That was kind of coming back again. But what's really cool about this song is, again, the message is really fun. Never give up on the good times, because there'll be bad times. But if you think about those good times, just keep those going. You're always going to, you know, should be pretty happy, lead a pretty happy life. But what's cool about this song is the sampling. There is a frog ribbit. I mean, what dance song? I mean, what, like, no disco songs. I mean, maybe like Disco Duck had the quacking sounds in it. But this has a frog ribbit. So really cool. I thought that was really clever sound effect to put in there. A frog ribbit. And it just, you know, never heard anything else like it. So yeah, it's always one of my favorite songs for that reason, because it just sounds so different compared to a lot of those other dance tracks that were coming out at the time. And that's what's so cool with the Spice Girls, because they were really the only girl band, because they're little boy bands, and they're showing hey, girls can do it too. And I just thought their songs were just so much better and so much more fun, and a much more fun vibe than a lot of boy bands. So yeah, really cool tune, Never Give Up on the Good Times. All right, coming in number 5, a really cool B-side from Spice World, Outer Space Girls. A song similar to one of these girls. Again, they're kind of describing themselves different, like, but this one is just so much fun. I mean, it should have been used in the Spice World movie, and it should have been just a massive song. Like, it should be a Spice Girls song that everybody, or like more people know. I mean, like, it's just, yeah, it's just one of such. If you've never heard this song, just go out and listen to Outer Space Girls. It is just so fun. I mean, it's even kind of hard to describe. I mean, but just if you're a Spice Girls fan, you'll just know. Like, you'll just like when I first heard it, I didn't really know about it. I heard it online, and it was released on the Spice World 25 box set. But I heard it on. It's like, wow, because I don't remember the single, because they had so many of these singles with these B-sides, and I wasn't able to find all of them at the time. And they're really hard to come by now. Like, even to find them online, they're really difficult to come by. But so I just having to hear this tune, it's like, this is great. So it's hard to describe it. I can't but just if you're a Spice Girls fan, you've never heard this tune, just check it out. It is so good. You'll flip over it. I love it. So yeah, Outer Space Girls. Coming in number 4 from Spice World. It's kind of an obvious one, but I love it. Spice Up Your Life. I mean, this is kind of what the Spice Girls were all about. If you're feeling sad and low, we will take you where you want to go. Yeah, and just spice up your life. Just, you know, let's just go on this journey together. Come along with us, and we're gonna have some fun. And And the video is kind of like this dark Blade Runner-esque dystopia. That's kind of what it gives you, but it's a Spice Girls future. They got all this stuff. I mean, it can't be all that bad, even though it kind of looks dark and depressing. But you got like the Burger King logo, but it's Spice Girls. You got the logo for a Star Wars type movie, but it says Spice Wars. This doesn't sound so bad, this future. Even though, you know, it got them Blade Runner kind of is like dark and pouring rain and everything looks, you know, they're all replicants. It's like, but the Spice Girls, and they're flying around this big spaceship, this spice ship. They're like a spice force, and they're flying around on hoverboards. Yeah, it's so cool, the video, and this the vibe of the song. Just love it. So that had to be on the list. Coming in number 3, another one that's really fun from Spice World was I believe the second single released from the album, Stop. I remember this was on the Countdown, Much Music here in Canada, our MTV.
This is the nation's music station. All music, all the time.
And yeah, this was like, I remember this first came on, it was like a big deal. And what's cool about this video, and it's kind of plays against sort of the vibe of the song. The song's just, I mean, really, really up. I mean, if you're a Spice Girls fan, this has got to be one of your favorite songs. So it was kind of an obvious one. But what's cool with the video is they're all kind of dressed down, and they take it upon this little town, and then just start, you know, just blowing it up. All these girls coming in, just like making everything. All these old folks in the town looking at them like, who are these crazy girls? But then they start joining on the fun, because how can you not? Yeah, so yeah, it's a really fun tune and just a really fun video. Had to have Stop. Stop right now. Thank you very much. I need somebody with a human touch. Love the lyrics. They're clever. They're fun. Yeah. Friendship songs. You don't need relationship songs. More friendship songs. Because you gotta like somebody before you love somebody. You know? That's kind of, you know, gotta be friends first. But yeah, just love the tune. We're in the top 2, everybody. Coming in number 2, from Spice, from the debut, Who Do You Think You Are? Now this could have been my number 1. You'll know what my number 1 is. I actually kind of gave it away in the intro if you were paying attention. What I love about this song is that it's just kind of the Spice Girls, kind of almost some Spice Girls wrapped up in a ball. Like, even more so than Wannabe or anything. Like, this song is just what the Spice Girls are about. I mean, it was one of the first ones they really used to make a statement when they performed at the Brit Awards, and Jerry wore that iconic Union Jack dress. They were singing Who Do You Think You Are? And it just kind of really kind of brought them out, and everybody was like, whoa, hey, who are these girls? And, you know, I used it as the song in the International Women's Day video, which was like clips from my movie, The Life and Times of Gloria Swizzle. Originally, the alternate song I was going to use was Future Nostalgia by Dua Lipa. And that song fit really, really well, but it wasn't until we put Who Do You Think You Are over it that it just popped. It just came together and just worked so well for that video. And, you know, even like people commented on that, like, oh, that was a perfect song choice. And it was like, yeah, it just worked so well. So yeah, and it was because of that. I mean, and just listening to that song over and over again. I mean, of course, I heard it so much back in the day, and just always really like just hearing it again so much, like putting together that video, just made me just love the song once again, even more so. Once again, just real like, man, this was a great song. That's kind of a good song. You just never get tired of it. And that brings me to my number 1, another song I just never get tired of, and it's my favorite Spice Girls song, from the debut, Say You'll Be There. It's just, again, another song that's kind of Spice Girls wrapped up in a ball. It's a classic friendship song. Even has that great line sung by Ginger Spice. If you put two and two together, you will see what a friendship is for. I mean, that's like prophet level. That's like a new Bible right there. I mean, that's just such a great line. Love that song. Love that line. Love everything about it. And the video is so much fun. You see the video. I never get tired of the video just as much as I never get tired of the song. There's that one shot. There's that shot in the video. It's a couple where they're all walking together, and they just look like bad bitches. It is so cool. And of course, the video has like this, like kind of like a kung fu movie kind of vibe to it. So they all have these different characters. Ginger Spice is Trixie Firecracker. Emma, Baby Spice, is Kung Fu Candy. Melanie C, Sporty Spice, is Katrina High Kick. Melanie B, Scary Spice, is Blazin' Bad Zula. And I think my favorite name, up there with Trixie Firecracker. Trixie Firecracker is pretty great, but I gotta say this is my favorite name. Victoria Posh Spice is Midnight Miss Suki. Just love it. It's so campy, so fun, and really kind of just shows like the Spice Girls are such LGBTQ icons. I mean, just playing up the camp factor, why so many drag performers like take from the Spice Girls is because of stuff like that. I mean, it's just so fun. I just love the song, and I mean, really, I mean, the top two could flip-flop, but really any one of these songs, I mean, it's just no real order to this. I mean, these are just my favorites. And again, if you didn't hear your favorite, that's perfectly okay, because we don't have Wannabe on here. I mean, I love that tune. And there's so many others. But those are my 10 favorites. I'm a huge Spice Girls fan. And if you are a Spice Girls fan, if you spice up your life, who do you think you are? I hope you enjoyed this. That's it for this week. Until we meet again, this is Brett Strong saying good journey.